9 sitting this time.
'83 pitting in. '33 pitting in. '18 pitting 18. Good. 83 pitting in.
Carlos, you got a copy? Your ping is crazy blinking.
Oh, that's my bad, 42. I got into the wall.
All right, guys, practice is over. We're going over to qualifying. Just want to thank y'all for coming. We have 22 cars in the field tonight. Remember, qualifying session is 10 minutes long, 2 laps. After that, we'll get started with the race set for 150 laps tonight, running with 3 sets of tires in the pits, 1 fast repair. Again, appreciate y'all for coming. Again, we got some new.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to First Gear Racing here on BMRL Network. We are live at Kansas Motor Speedway this wonderful Saturday night. I say wonderful, but that's kind of an understatement. A lot of Oklahoma, Kansas, those people are getting hit with severe tornadoes the last 2 days, so prayers with them. But Kyle Heath, Corey Crandell, Mark Ouellette, all those guys on the track right now. You can see on the bottom of your screen their qualifying times are they're being compared against one another. So got some new stuff going on here for you guys. Kyle Heath's gonna be the first one to put the time down of 30.37. But we are here in race number 8. We were at Indianapolis last week, but unfortunately we were not able to see that one due to circumstances on my part of... Yeah, I went to Talladega for that weekend. I tried to broadcast from the hotel room that night after Xfinity, but the internet was not having it, these updates. But we are back in the booth here tonight, hoping for one heck of a show as Kyle Heath continues to hold that pole position. Tom Cisco is going to snatch it. Wow. With a 30.31, Tom Cisco going to snatch up that pole position right now for the moment. Todd Smith. Mark Ouellette is done here. See Trevor Benz on his outlap. So whenever you see the guys in green, it means that they are doing a pretty good time. Joshua O'Brien completed his first lap. Once they hit purple, that means that they have really outperformed their first initial lap. Look at that, Joshua O'Brien at 30.29. He's going to take second spot, but Todd Smith in the number 66 is going to snatch that pole position. We'll see just about how long that lasts. We've got Ate Albin. Actually, we've got a lot of drivers that have not put down any lap times. Trevor Benz is going to put down enough for a 6th place starting position here as of right now. He's coming around one more time. Is he going to get... Look at that. He's in the green. He's putting down a fast... He's going to get loose. Oh, he's getting loose and he's going to save it. But that's going to ruin that lap. Oh man, Trevor got loose on turn 3 entry there. Robert Rushing. Gonna start his first initial lap. Adam Chapman doing pretty well right now as well. There he is coming out of turn number 4 through the tri-oval at 30.184. Oh, that's the time to beat. Okay, I see. I see what they're doing. Sorry, I've new to this little qualifying mode here. All right. Joey Burchett out there. All right, green flag is out for Joey. Alright, Joey Burchett at 30.69 on his first lap, but look at that, he's in the purple. He's zooming through, out of turn 4, across the tri-oval. The time to beat at 30.184, what's he gonna get at 30.19? So right there, it's gonna bump him up to the second place position to start here. As of this moment, we still have 7 drivers that have not put down a time. 2 of them on the track right now. Jason Henney and Daniel Butler, 2 of those 7. Jason Henney coming down the backstretch, headed into turn number 3. We haven't seen much issues in turn number 3 besides Trevor Benz getting way too low to that stripe. There we go, we saw Jason riding that outside line on 3 and 4. A 30.59. Does he go down to the low line? Still in that green, he's picking up time, but he's not really picking it up on our pole sitter here. Daniel Butler gonna shoot to the 6th place position right now. And he's gonna shoot to the 3rd with a 30.20. Daniel Butler, 30.32. Andrew Groves pulling that onto the track in that Ally 48 Chevy. How's everybody doing here tonight as we get set for 150 laps here at Kansas? Let me know, who's your favorite driver out here tonight? Who are we cheering on for at home? Is the Daniel Butler crew in full force? Nancy Benz was in the chat earlier. Andrew Gross putting down a really great time. Oh, here he is gonna gain a little bit. That first lap of 30.38. So we want to see green. We want to see green on that bar. There it is. This time gonna be faster. And we see purple. Can Andrew find any place on that track that gives him speed, more speed than the leaders? 4th place with a 30.28. So 8/100ths off. Alright, we still have 4 yet to qualify. Got some new guys in those 4. Look at that awesome Kansas Speedway sign. The Super Speedway. Got Super Speedway on the mind, apparently. Look at the fans in full force here. Boxes are filled. Alright, it's time for the starting grid here. We're gonna blast off with row number 1. Todd Smith gonna clinch the pole here tonight with Joey Burchett right on his outside. In row number 2, we got Jason Henney and Andrew Groves. In row number 3, Joshua O'Brien and Tom Sisko. In row 4, Austin Longnecker with Daniel Butler on his outside. In row number 5, Kyle Heath with Corey Crandell. In row number 6, Adam Chapman and Mike Howerton. In row number 7, Trevor Benz. He got loose on his second lap on turn number 3. Wasn't able to put down a fast time with Robert Rushing on his outside. In row number 8, Dorian Davis with Pate Albin. Dorian, a new member here tonight. Row number 9, Mark Owlett with Drew Benson. And row number 10, William Martin with Ryan Perrone. And last but not least, row number 11, Joseph Axe and Carlos Ortiz. Night King says, let's go number 1. Robert Rushing in the number 1 machine. And then Bon Butler in full force here tonight once again. We're going to step aside here for a minute as these guys get ready to hit the track. We'll be right back here with Green Flag Racing to start this wonderful race of 150 laps here at Kansas Speedway. Alright, the group is on the track, going out of turn number 2, down to the backstretch. Is that the Haviline paint scheme? Whoa, back there in row number 3. That's the number 12 of Tom Sisko rocking that Haviline paint scheme. Haven't seen that since NASCAR 99. Wow. That wins the paint schemes of the night. Sorry, Daniel. Sitting right there behind Tom Sisko, Daniel Butler. All right, but here we go.
Green flag, green flag.
Todd Smith gonna get a great start. And they're headed into turn number 1 and 2. Jason Henney all the way up into the second position already. He started in third. Oh, the 48 with issues. Andrew Groves, not sure what happened. We'll have to see if I can find some information on that, but Andrew dropping back to the very back almost. Sitting in the 17th position right now. Look at this, Joey Burchett challenging on the inside for the lead. Todd Smith on the outside. It looks like Joey's gonna clear him down the backstretch. Oh, not so much of a clear. Almost a self-clear. Tom Sisko picking up the spots as well. He's fighting on the inside for that third position. But the 24 is going to have himself cleared. Ooh, 24 rocking that Pepsi. Oh, we got a car down to the inside. That's Robert Rushing. I think.
All right, man. Caution is out. Caution is out.
Who was that? Corey Crandell. Corey took a vicious hit in that wall. I don't think it collected anybody else. We're going to have to go back and watch that replay. Alright, so we're going to see a couple of things kind of start this little ripple effect that leads into Corey Crandell getting loose off of the front stretch into turn 1. We're going to have to back it up. Oh, so it looks like he came out of the corner. Oh. Oof. And everyone else gets by without any incident. Oh, it sounds like somebody else was wrecking. Someone else was... Oh, the 48 and the 80 got into it. Mark Owlett and Andrew Groves also involved. Let's ride along with Andrew Groves. Oh, they both got clear of the wreck, but they ended up collecting one another. Let's go back and we'll ride along with Corey Crandell before this happened. Nothing he could do. So much momentum being carried into there. Alright, so caution number 1. Sorry, I didn't realize I was running without the overlays. I was just so transfixed into it, giving you guys the play-by-play rundown on those first few laps. Go ahead and check out the weather here tonight. We got a 73-degree track temp, or a 75-degree track temp, 73-degree air temp. Got a 5-mile-an-hour wind though, so it's not going to play much of a difference. We got clear skies, no chance of rain at all, really. We got 43% chance, but it's not going to rain. Trust me. But it looks like this time by pace lights will go off and we will get the all clear from iRacing to go ahead and line up 2x2. Oh, I think he's rocking the May the 4th. Is that a Star Wars 24 Pepsi? A DuPont Chevrolet there? I can't tell if it's the Pepsi sign on the hood or is it the Star Wars? It's Yoda. It is the Star Wars one. Dude, I have that same exact car on my shelf, but it's the Gen 4 body. I also have the other one, the Episode 1 Star Wars. That's the Episode 3, I think. Look at that. We got the Hot Wheels. We got the Star Wars. Got the Hooters. The Haviland from the 90s. And then Daniel Butler rocking the autism awareness, as well as there is... Oh, I forget what it's called. On the hood of that car, both the autism and the hood are both for his 2 children. Oh man, I forget what the other one is. Help me out, Bond. The one on the his hood is... I'm not even gonna try. I don't remember. But as we wait for that, pace car lights are out. Pace car is gonna take a left-hand turn down pit road. Todd Smith, Joshua O'Brien,
Green
1 and
flag,
2.
green flag.
Green flag is out. So, some may be wondering, what happened to Joey Burchett on that? Joey Burchett did end up pitting there on lap 5 when that caution came out. So he is back in the 15th position. There he is charging through the field as he gets under Trevor Benz. Trading Paints hasn't updated. Sorry guys, I think I need to update Trading Paints. Because the 33 should be like a metallic silver. The 12 gonna slide right up in behind the 24, Joshua O'Brien. Got some cars electing to take that bottom line coming through the tri-oval. A lot are using that high line early on in tonight. Someone on the wall. Oh, it's the 12 of Tom Cisco. Oh, he's gonna stack up. Look at that. It's gonna stack up in behind him. The 84 Joey. Joey's gonna get caught up in behind Tom Cisco in the wall. Burchett was climbing. Now he's gonna have to start all over again on his trip to the top. Oh, Tom again fighting. I'm not sure what's wrong. Something must be broke. Oh, it's carrying too much speed. Oh man. Tom bringing it in for pit. Oh, well, I guess Trevor Benz is not rocking that paint scheme. So I was correct, okay. I'm gonna say I did update training paints before we started this actual race itself, but I just wanted to be sure that he wasn't rocking that silver. Now this is just a mess. We've got 2 Wide Racing up in the front. All of these guys within striking distance of that lead. Jason Henney on the top side, right in behind the 24. Kyle Heath has shown up as well, right there on the inside in that 13. It looks like Tom Sisko has brought his car back to the garage. Something gone horribly wrong with that right front. Or it might have been a steering issue. Trevor Benz has made his way to the 4th place position. The 13 kind of following back. Now the 13 is being challenged on the inside. So if you look on your track map, we do have quite the gaps in between packs here. I don't know what that P is on the map. There's some new things that I have, like a pit out position. I can tell you guys what place they are pitting out on. Oh, I wonder if it's giving like a visual of like where the leader needs to be at this moment if he wants to pit and, you know, keep the lead. I think that's what it is, because it changes for everybody a little bit the further back you go. And so, like, it's saying, like, the number 2 here, William Martin, needs to be way up here if he wants to pit and have the lead. I don't know. Not sure what it is. Look at that, though. Joshua O'Brien challenging the 66 on the inside. Not going to get cleared, though. Jason Henney going to come up strong on that turn number 2 exit. Going to get one heck of a run. Just like that, Joshua O'Brien went from challenging the leader on turn 2 to being in 3rd. That just goes to show that high side is very dominant right now, especially off of 2. It doesn't look like the 24 has anything for that top side. Looks like Joey Burchett is very loose. He's definitely fighting that tire wear issue that we're going to see at this track, a lot like Las Vegas, where you can save your tires and you can run 50 laps, or you can push them to a maximum use and be good for about 30 laps. So it looks like the 84 using those tires when he stopped on lap number 5 to get up through the pack, and then he got into that contact with the wall in behind Tom Cisco, and it's kind of used up those tires, I think, with all of that. Now he's just trying to stay out as long as he can, because the one thing you do not want to do, you don't want to pit now, because if he, oh wait, that's what that little thing is. If he was to pit now, that's where he would be relative on the track if he had a flawless pit stop. So he wouldn't, he would go a lap down, but he wouldn't be too bad off. Oh, and he's gonna get turned!
Alright, man, caution is out. Caution is out.
Just as we were talking about him the last couple laps in his tire wear, he gets turned out of turn number 4 across the tri-oval. Let's take a look at what happened. He's gonna slam. Oh, he ended up getting himself pretty much. Oh boy. Who was that? The 95? I think it's the 95. Yep. So Burchett, unfortunate there. He had such a strong car early on tonight, but it's just kind of gone away on him. He is fighting that thing tooth and nail, trying to get back up to this pack here. But he can too enter pit road. All right, here we go. The race off of pit road is in full swing. Who is gonna get it? Corey Crandell going to win the race off pit road. He took a, oh, I want to say probably right sides only, with a 9-second pit stop. And Dorian Davis also with a 9-second pit stop. So we got some strategies playing out here. Yeah, so that little P on the map, that is the pit out position. If that driver that we are focused on right now was the pit, that's where they would come back out onto the track. Like Corey Crandell, if he was to go back in and pit, he would come out in the 16th position. Pretty cool stuff that we have here tonight. Not sure if anyone's curious, but if you want to see, this is what it looks like. This is what I look at. This is what I go by and control during these races. So there is the live timing feed of every driver and then all the different overlays that we can use. We actually use almost all of them, so pretty cool. Very cool indeed. Alright, pace car lights will go out this time by. We will line her up. And get this thing underway for the second restart of the night. 2 cautions, both for, well, technically the first one was for a single car spin, but it collected 2 more drivers, unfortunately. The second one, we all saw what happened there, a little bit loose, coming off of turn number 4. But we're all good. Besides, Andrew Groves is sitting on pit road with some damage here. Oh, he's actually back out on the track. Why did that go? Okay. Alright, Mr. Daniel Butler restarted in the 11th position. Alright, but we got some new, well, we got a couple of new faces up here in the front. Corey Crandell, Condorian Davis. Those guys are running 1 and 3.
Green, green, green.
Nose to tail right there on the inside line. Corey was up there at the beginning of this race, but he had that unfortunate incident off a turn, or into turn number 1. And he took out the wall back there. But it looks like those tires are not going to hold up. Right sides only may not have been the call to do. The 42 having no issue though with his 31 falling back like a boulder. These guys are not going to give him any draft. They're just going to skirt out of the way. And he continues to fall back, now in the 10th position. And we have a new leader again tonight, Kyle Heath. For the first time tonight, going to lead this race. Out of the trial, will cross the stripe. He's going to be our leader into turn number 1. But oh boy, look out. Carlos Ortiz fighting on the inside. Kyle's going to throw a block.
All right,
Oh,
man,
the 42 hard into the wall. 43. 42, yeah, 42. Condorian Davis hard into the wall, as well as Mike Horton and Joseph Vaxt. See if we can back this thing up and get a nice little replay going here. What happened? Oh, he's gonna come across Jason Henney's nose. Let's watch this from Jason's point of view here. Oh, just not clear at all. Jason, nothing he could do to avoid that happening. The 42 just self-cleared coming out of 2. So 3rd caution of the night. The 42 gonna bring that one out, but he is okay. It looks like just got some right side damage, maybe a little bit on the nose. Looks to be good as new though. Andrew Groves getting the lucky dog, the wave around that he needed. Alright, Kyle Ortiz on the outside of Kyle Heath. Or, sorry, I'm so sorry. Carlos Ortiz on the outside of Kyle Heath. Gonna lead the field to the green flag.
Green flag.
Here we go, 48 down. 102 more to go. Carlos dropping back now to the 5th place position here. Ooh, off of the wall, 3 wide. He's coming back strong on the outside. Oh, I think Kyle almost loses it. The camera switched to his end car at the last second. Oh my goodness. Kyle almost losing it off of turn number 2. The 4 threw it in there on the outside. But look at this, the 4 up to the lead. He is wheeling this thing around the track. Daniel showing in the 9th position, making a pass.
All right, man. Caution is out. Caution is out.
Alright, yellow flag is out. Sorry, I had to go to take care of some stuff real quick. I see the oh no's in the chat. Oh, I'm finding it. Let's see what happened here. Oh, it happens right in front of Daniel. Oh, Jason Henney hit it hard as well. Oh my goodness. I'll be damned. Wow.
Green, green, green.
Well, Todd Smith to the point once again. Kyle Heath on his outside.
Alright, man, caution is out. Caution is
What
out.
happened? What just happened? What? I think it's for the 33 here. Huh. Not sure why a caution came out. We get a different look at that? Did Trevor come down onto the floor? Oh, some little bit of net code. I'm gonna go back and ride along with Jason on this one. This one was one heck of a ride for the number 9. Let's go in car here on that last caution. Oh my gosh. Well, folks, we're lining it back up. Well, all right.
Green.
Green flag is out. And look who's up into the front of this pack here, fighting in that 3rd position. Andrew Groves, after a little bit of contact early on, he's going to find himself... Oh, the 66 is loose! Woo! We Code Brown, Code Brown. And that a little bit of a wiggle on turn 3 and 4 is going to open that door up for the 13 of Kyle Heath. He's going to slide it right in there and pull out in front. Some guys on pit road. The 4 of Carlos Ortiz is coming back out onto the track. What's up, Nestor? Oh, these guys are getting really high on that middle line. There's an outside line, and then there's a middle high line. Oh, that's not gonna... Ooh, man. 13's lucky the 51 didn't get a great run out of that exit. Oh, the 33 up into the wall. And Todd Smith has really strung out this lead. He is now almost half a second ahead of Kyle Heath. I like that. Never really put two and two together, but Mike Howerton in the 51 with the alien on his car here, Area 51. Daniel Butler up to the 11th position. Or I'd say down to the 11th position. We saw him up there earlier. We know he was involved in that wreck on lap number 52. Look at this guy, 75 laps down. You know what that means? 75 more to go. Alright, these guys last pitted. Our leader, Kyle Heath, last pitted lap number 37. So he's pushing 41 laps on these tires. It looks like everyone else pitted on lap number like 44, 45, and then the 50s. Unless you're Carlos Ortiz, you pitted on lap number 62. Ooh, the one, a little bounce off the wall. Ow. Oh my goodness, they're way up against that wall. Daniel Butler. Or not Daniel, that was the Hot Wheels. Right, yeah. That 48 is really flirting with that wall. These guys are riding so close. I think the 48's trying to play a game of how close can you get without touching. So right now Kyle Heath out in front. We should see green flag pit stops momentarily. I'm not sure when they're going to come, but they should be. Should be coming here soon. Mike Howardson really tracking down the 13 of Kyle Heath. Kyle, though, pitted on lap number 37. Mike on lap number 44. So some may be thinking, yeah, that's 7 laps difference. But 7 laps, 2 laps even. That little bit of a difference on tires is very noticeable. And we're seeing right now here how noticeable it really is as these guys continue to just close the door on Kyle. I can see that timer just ticking, 0.36. You can really see on that front stretch as it just drops. I think we're going to have our first round of green flag pit stops here. The 66 of Todd Smith is down pit road. He should come out in the 16th position. Oh, gotta get a little tire spin. Nicely done. Stop. When do we see Kyle come in, though? Kyle on a very different strategy than these guys. Almost 10 lap different strategies. Almost a 10 lap difference on strategy. Looks like the 51 is gonna possibly sorry. The 51 gonna make his way down pit road this time. He's trying to get down. The tires are just worn out. Don't speed, and he's gonna wipe out and kind of get a little collateral damage there with the 33 of Trevor Benz. Trevor not gonna be too happy. Mike just kind of bringing it in way too hot. That's going to forfeit his position that he did have on the track. Trevor overshooting his box, gonna have to back up. That's gonna be very, very bad on the coming laps. But look at this, Kyle Heath also on pit road. He came in before these guys. Let's see the gap. There's a gap between Kyle, who was the leader and probably gonna come out the leader, and Trevor Benz. So far, so good. There, guys. These guys are keeping it very clean on this final stretch to the checkered flag. We get 103 laps down, 47 to go. The 55 slow coming around turn number 2. He's on that bottom line. He's going to be making a pit stop here. Oh no, he's not. It's just very slow. Joey Burchett right in the second place position. He last pitted on lap number 58. Almost 50 laps ago. We're sitting right at 43 or 47. Burchett gonna try to make this a one more stop here. Everyone else on the verge of needing a one other stop. How about Robert Rushing? Last pitted on lap number 53. That means he has gone a total of 56 laps on these tires. But let's look at those lap times though. Let's see these lap times here. Last time by, Robert Rushing with a 32.29 compared to Kyle Heath's 30.6. I don't know about you, but I think it might be time to come in. Still not pitting. The 80 is in. Alright, is it that time for the number 1 to pit? I think he's holding out for a caution. If we look at this track, the only likable spot that I would say would happen is probably right around here. It may also have a chance around here, though. Yeah, I think the most obvious spot would be this little group right here. That's the only tight group racing we do have besides any single car spins. And here he comes. Don't lock it up. Pit road speed. Oh, I'm gonna lock up the brakes. Gonna slide through his box. That does it. The number 1's chances of winning have just went out the door. Unless we get a caution as he comes out. So. Here come the leaders to put him a lap down. He's exiting pit road. Is he gonna get up to speed to stay on the lead lap? Not gonna make it around, but he will be the first car a lap down. Alright, Kyle Heath once again the leader, almost 1 second off of Todd Smith, or ahead of Todd Smith. What just happened there? I'm not sure what just happened. But Vincent not too happy. Huh. Although one coming back into what happened there? We're gonna have to find that. Oh my, what happened? What? Sorry guys, I'm about to find out what just... I think caution will... Oh no, he's sitting on the apron. Is this what happened on that? I saw something unfold there. Oh, yep. It caught my eye. Kyle Heath probably shaking in his boots. That just happened in front of him. Oh my gosh, I don't know if he came across. I don't want to investigate it too much because we're missing... Oh my gosh, what happened again? What just... He's still sitting there. He is B.O. Not sure how I got into the grass. What? What is going on? He's just sitting there on the track. Or not on the track, but the one just chilling. Oh, I wish I could hear what they were saying. This is too funny. He wants a caution so bad, but he's afraid to pull it onto the track. I would be too. I just would park it. I just bring it in. Still out on the track. See what kind of view he's getting though. Yeah. I'll take 300 for things you don't normally see. When all hope is lost and you have wheel damage, this is what you do. What is sitting on the inside of turn number 1? But looks like Kyle Heath gonna come back into a victory lane again. 22 laps to go. It's still too early to say, but I think Kyle's gonna get it done. Daniel Butler cruising in the 8th position. That's where he started this race. The one, Robert Rushing, cruising in the 16th position. Jason Henney back in on pit road. Right side's up and down to the left. Bring it back now, yo. It'll get copyrighted. Right, stop. I can't believe the one still. I mean, he's Todd Smith now a second and a half off of our leader. But Kyle Heath has lap traffic in his front windshield here, so alright, 15 laps to go. Yeah, I didn't really go in deep on what happened between him and the 43. But I say, he's got one of the best views though, right there on the inside of turn number 1. But this race lead right here, I don't think anyone's got anything for Kyle unless a wreck happens. Caution comes out. Right along with Kyle Heath here as he approaches turn number 1. If you look out to the left side up here, you'll see The Tyrannosaurus Rex. There he is. Another copyright strike. You know, I'm loving the Kyle Larson paint scheme there on the number 4. Just it's looking very funny. Not being the 5. Nine lap Baroonies to go. Got some hard racing going on in the front of this field. Todd Smith trying the hard as he can to catch Kyle, but he is 2.5 seconds behind about. Kyle Heath a lot faster than Todd Smith. 5 laps to go. Sponsored by Credit One. This has been a very exciting race. Very eventful, very action-packed. Big old thriller. Four laps to go. Oh no! I think he got stage fright when we looked at him. Sorry. Final lap, Kyle Heath. Into turn number 1. Out of 1 into 2. Out of 2, on to the backstretch. 2 more turns to go. Kyle Heath gonna continue to keep that multi-winning streak going. And Kyle Heath's gonna get it done. Alright, as we wait for Kyle to do his burnout. Kyle gonna get the win here. Joey Burchett in second. Andrew Gross is gonna come out with a third place finish. Adam Chapman in fourth. Trevor Binns in fifth. Austin Longnecker in sixth. Corey Crandell in seventh. And Daniel Butler gonna round off in the 8th position. Everyone else from 9th on, 1 lap or more down to finish this one. Alright, we're going to get Andrew Groves in here. Alright, Andrew Groves finishing third here tonight. Welcome to the booth, man. You got a copy?
Roger, how you doing?
Oh, doing pretty good. A very eventful, very action-packed race. We saw you drop to the back like on the first, I think it was like the second lap of the race. What happened at that point?
Yeah, we put it 3 wide in the turn 1. Or turn 3, me and the 24 got loose, and I was involved in that wreck and actually went 2 laps down tonight.
Yeah, we saw that. You got the lucky dog a couple of times and ended up bringing it home, a third place finish, dude.
Yeah, I stayed out, got the wave around, another caution, got the lucky dog, and raced all the way back up to third. But just want to give a shout out to my mom, dad, Chris, Bob, my wife Felicia, and want to dedicate my performance tonight to Daniel Butler. So praying for you, man. Everything's gonna work out for you, dude.
Yeah, I saw a little bit of what was going on in the chat, but haven't really talked on it. But yeah, definitely send out prayers to him and his family, and yeah, congratulations getting that 48 machine to the third place finish here tonight after what seemed like all hope was lost early on in this race. It seemed like that high line is definitely the spot to be. Kind of got me a little nervous a few times playing how close can I get to that wall.
Yeah, there's that little groove up there that where the track separates, when you get on that, it starts pushing you loose. So a couple times that sucks, but again, good night overall. Got a third place finish out of it, so I'll take that. Moving up in points, so we'll see where we go from here.
All right, man. Well, this is the moment I would say floor is yours for thank you, shout outs. You kind of already did that. Anything else you want to say?
No, that's about it. Looking forward to the next race. See if I can get that win soon.
All right, man. Well, it's definitely coming. It's definitely coming. But Bristol's up next. Short track experience. How is it fare for you?
I'm pretty good. I'd say I'll be up there at Bristol. You'll see me again.
All right, man. Well, congratulations bringing it home in third after a crazy twist of events tonight. And yeah, look forward to hearing from you again in the booth next week.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right. Time for Joey. What's up, Mr. 84 Joey Burchett? Second place here tonight. Crazy race. We saw you tagged the wall and ended up going a lap or two down after Thomas Cisco hit the wall early on. Walk us through. I mean, this race was just up and down, but bringing it home in second, dude.
Oh yeah, I mean, we had a decent qualifying run. I was able to start on the outside pole and just trying to log some laps. We kind of got into it, I think, a little bit with Todd Smith there just early in the run. I had to come down and kind of pit, had a little bit of damage. Um, and then kind of from there, we got in the back. And unfortunately, just kind of the way the racing goes, I think here at Kansas, kind of everybody's on top of each other early in the runs with really fresh tires. And just everything bottlenecks really, really bad. So we had a few back-to-back cautions there. Kind of got caught up in a few different things, and luckily we just we were able to get all the damage fixed and just ride there for a while and try to log some positions. Try to just ever so slightly batter our way back up towards the front. And um, my teammate Adam had a perfect strategy as far as on that last pit stop when Todd, I think, pitted at 90, and then Kyle come in at, I think, around 100, and he was like, "Let's run it at about 110, and see if we can run it hard for the last about 30 laps and see what we can gain." And luckily, I think Todd ran out of fuel there or had to pit again with like 5 to go, and then Andrew caught the wall a couple times there. So when I was running him down, so that was able to allow me to get to second. But all in all, it was a great rebound, good points night for us, and we'll take it into Bristol.
Right, and watching some of the replay of tonight, I mean, you had such a strong car, especially on that top side. You were flirting so close with that wall, almost playing, how close can I get, paper thin away. Just walk us through. I mean, was it hard racing up there? Was it pretty easy? I mean,
I At times it could be very, very difficult depending on how the arrow got on the nose. It could really push you towards the wall. You really had to back your if you were right on top of somebody, you really had to back your corner up going in. That would actually give you it would allow you to kind of set the nose and have decent drive off. But I overstepped it quite a few times tonight and put the right side into the wall, but we saved that fast repair for the last pit stop to give us maximum aero, maximum horsepower, and it, like I said, it paid off.
well, congratulations pulling off the second place here. Second and fourth for your team. Like you said, Adam Chapman, who's finished in fourth. But go ahead and open the floor for any shout outs, thank yous, sponsors, family, whatever you have to say.
Yeah, just thank all the boys over at Trackside Racing. Myself, Adam, congrats on his fourth, and Pate Alvin on a top 10. So it's a excellent night for the team. Unfortunately, Todd, our other teammate, couldn't make it tonight, so hopefully to have him back next week. Thank Jason and all the guys for putting on the league. Congrats to Kyle, like again, on a win, and thank you guys for doing the broadcast.
No problem, but I finally figure out how to pronounce his name. I've always been saying Pate, but it's Pate.
Yep. Pate
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Now I know how to say it. Okay. Awesome. Well, congratulations getting that second place position, that top three. What it didn't seem like it was going to be a second place, but then, like you said, had some field issues with Todd Smith running out. But congratulations, and we're headed to Bristol next. How do you fare at those short tracks?
The short tracks are kind of more my specialty. Martinsville I ran good at, and anything under a mile is kind of my specialty.
All right, man. Well, congratulations again. I look forward to seeing you again in the booth next week.
10-4, man. Have a good one.
You too. All right, that was our second place finisher, Joey Burchett. Him and his team having a stellar night tonight with Adam Chapman finishing in fourth, Faye Albin in ninth. But we're ready to send this thing off with the number 13. Kyle Heath is in the chat. Welcome, Kyle. Congratulations on that win, man.
Thank you. Yeah, it was a hell of a race.
A multi-win season for you here. Doing a great job. I mean, the first half of the race weren't too sure. Other guys seemed really fast, and then those guys kind of just started falling apart, and you held it together on your own, and you got it to where you needed to be. And I mean, that was I think you had a 2.5 second lead until Todd Smith ran out of gas.
Oh, he ran out of gas. I knew he pit it way early what he should have.
But we see you use that bottom line well. A lot of guys are using that top line, but you seem to have the speed down low. Walk us through. I mean, how was it faring down there?
Oh, it was faring good. As the rubber laid down, it actually helped me out a lot that race. I knew I was going to have the long run speed car, which I thought at the beginning of the race. But then at the beginning of the race, I was like, you know what? Maybe this is a bad idea. But I just kept hanging on to it, staying on the bottom whenever I needed to. If I had to, I'd run the top to kind of get that good speed going. But, with these cars, you kind of got to use the car as a weapon. And I had a little incident with a driver tonight, and, told him I was going to get him back, and I did without touching him. So, I mean, you use these cars as a weapon without touching somebody, you get away with it.
It's all about that dirty and clean air, using that air to your advantage.
Oh yeah, running that bottom line, it helped me save on tires, and it actually helped my car from being so tight. And at the end of the runs, I was actually my car was feeling a little bit loose, so that was a plus side. Loose is fast.
All right, so we seen your stellar performances at 1.5 mile speedways. You did okay at Martinsville. Bristol's up next. Bristol a lot different than Martinsville. Is it gonna? How's your performances usually at Bristol?
Nah, I'm not sure with these cars. I haven't raced these cars too much at Bristol. I've raced the next gens, and I know what to do with the next gens. I'm not quite sure what to do with these cars. I guess it would be a learning experience in a way.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna let you have the floor. Give your thanks, your shout outs, whatever you need to do, and we'll let you lead the way here.
Yeah, I mean, I want to give a big shout out to the league for allowing me to race here. And I know with me winning a bunch of races and it's kind of deterring a bunch of drivers and all that, but the more you race with faster drivers like I have in my past with other leagues, you can only go up from there. You try to do your best to watch them and try to win. But big shout out to this league. I've had a good time. Jason, he's always good to talk to. Trevor's in here, he's pretty awesome to talk to, that's for sure. And big shout out for them for allowing you to broadcast this league. I mean, and everybody who watches, I know there's a bunch of viewers out there who watches and they cheer for their drivers going on. But maybe I might pick up a few fans there, here and there.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's gonna happen. It'll happen a lot. It's a stellar season so far. There's still more races that come your way, but definitely holding that points lead, and I enjoy it. I enjoy watching these races. I enjoy the show that's been put on. Definitely fun up here. But congratulations getting that win again here this season.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty, man. Look forward to talking to you again next week. Don't want to say it's going to be 100% because that's a little bit of a curse. So look forward to next week.
I don't want that broadcast curse.
All right, man. Well, congratulations, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you.
All right. All right. To avoid the broadcaster's curse, we're just going to say we'll see those guys next week on the track. See you in the booth, maybe. We might see any of these guys in the booth next week. But I had a definite fun time here tonight. It was an eventful race the first 50, 60 laps, and then we calmed down. We got some green flag pit stops in, and it turned out to be a stellar of a performance here by almost every single driver. Look forward to seeing what Bristol holds. We got 250 laps next week at Bristol. The short track, but the fast track. Definitely a very, very fast little racetrack there at Bristol. But hopefully everyone here enjoyed tonight's broadcast, enjoyed tonight's performance by all these drivers. Had a few laughs along the way with some of these drivers. I definitely did, and look forward to seeing everybody again next Saturday night for the continuation of this season here at First Gear Racing as we hit Bristol Motor Speedway there in Tennessee. So, that being said, make sure you hit that subscribe button, click the notification bell, hit that thumbs up, and we'll see you next week at 7:30 p.m. Central or 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Good night, guys, and have a wonderful week.